Hey guys, how's it going? We are at the Antique Trove. This is part 2 of date day for Brent and I. We're gonna do a little antique shopping. It's mostly a date day for me, if we're being completely honest. Food, plants, vintage shopping. Brent also likes those things. He also would prefer if we just went to car dealership and looked at cars all day long. But that's not what we're doing. We're doing this. So we're gonna go in, see what we can find. I don't want to spend too long here because we do want to go check out a couple other places also. I would like to hit up at least 2 other places today. So 3 stops for antiques today, and we're gonna try to get it all into this one video. So let's go in, see if we can find anything. Okay, this mirror is amazing. It's $1,000. That is so big. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I wish I had the wall space for this. Okay, I'm not seeing like a whole lot vintage in this booth, but I'm liking the vibes. I'm just not seeing anything that has to come home with me. But I like this vibe. It's a good vibe. These are really pretty. I don't know if I could pay $12.50 a plate, but they do have a lot of plates. But these are really, really pretty, and I do like the scene that's on these ones. I just don't need to pay $12.50. I love this. $7.95. A pine desk. That is really pretty. Oh, I can see this lifted up. I love that so much. I do like this table. How much do they want for this? $5.25. Prime table. I do like this. It's a little too deep, but it would be really nice for it in the greenhouse if I could raise it up. Not that I need it or it would fit in my house. This is really beautiful. It is $754. It's like an old pine hutch. I love this. I love being able to see what is it, like the wormholes or whatever. It's so gross, but it's really, really pretty. I really like that a lot. I really like the stack of baskets. Oh, no, not at $50 a basket. That's crazy. It's too much. And I always find something good in this booth. Prices are kind of high, but they do have really, really good stuff. I love this sofa table. $389. That's actually really nice. And we kind of need a sofa table. I'm gonna have to ask Brent what he feels about that, because that'd be really nice to have in our house. We have nowhere behind the sofa to like put anything. I actually also like this. Oh, it's not for sale, of course. And I cannot buy any more paintings. If you saw my little fiasco, I bought a painting. It was like a duck paint, or it was like a goose painting. I thought it was a painting. Turns out it's a print, but I still am happy to have it. But this is so cool. 1935, 159, French Village, and it's signed and dated. That is really cool on canvas. But I can't buy any more paintings because I don't have any more wall space, and now I overpaid for a print. Okay, this is really cool. It's $35. It's a little pot. It's got like fruit and stuff on it. It's kind of interesting. And I just love these. I don't know why. It's $20, but I just love them. These old prints. I wonder what group this was. I would like to know what group it is before I decide to buy anything, though. Are you kidding me with this candelabra? $2.95. I don't know how much they want for it. $2.49. Gosh, that's crazy. Wow, very, very ornate. Very cool, though. And I always have to check the outside, just in case. You never know what you're gonna find out here. Sometimes it's nothing amazing, but sometimes you find a little diamond in the rough out here. So we gotta make sure we at least give it a quick little once over, you know, for safety reasons. What I would like to find is something to be able to put soil in that has some type of lid. I don't know what that is. I have a general idea, but that's about it. And just from looking out here, it's looking like everything is about the same as last time I was here. It doesn't seem as though much has changed. I think we're gonna go back inside. It all looks the same. And I don't think we're here that regularly. Maybe every like 4 to 8 weeks, so a month to 2 months we come down here. I just kind of like browse a little bit. So I'm excited to go check out a couple new places, but I always just love to come here because the inside is always done really nice. The prices are kind of high, but I mean, this place is absolutely massive, so I guess that's what you're paying for, is because there's so many vendors here in one place. Let's go inside. I'm not seeing much out here. Oh my gosh. What? This is so cool. There's the price. That is really, really cool piece to see though. Look at this lamp. That's a cool lamp. The flower lamp.
Yeah.
150. It's kind of cool. Way too big for our house.
Yeah. Must be like 70s.
70s?
Yeah.
And I saw these. These are cute. Little ghost hoodies or ghost sweatshirts. I actually know the woman who makes these. Her name is Bonnie, and she's very, very sweet. I've met her a few times. What'd you find? What'd you find? Nothing. Now he's embarrassed. He goes, oh, look how cute this is. Little witch's hat.
It's so cute.
Look at the swan. Look at the swan. I love the swan.
I saw it and I continued to walk.
Oh, well, it's out of my price range anyways. $268. I would take the bow off of it. But, oh, I love the swan. Look at the basket. Okay, I have to walk out of this booth. Oh my gosh, look at this wall hook. How much is this? 50. Oh, I can't do that either. What? It's so cute. I love everything about this booth. Oh, I love this tray. 48. I love the little cabinet. 168. Little French cabinet. I love this little pitcher. It is 98. It's ceramic. And then look, another swan. 168. Okay, let's go. He's already left. He said no. Extra read all about it. It's kind of cool that there's not like a frame around it though, too.
Different. Yeah, it's not vintage, it's not anything. It's just cool.
We did find a lamp from this booth once. Actually, the lamp was right where that lamp is. These are kind of cool. Little bunny, they're not vintage. Well, they might be vintage. We just learned today that anything over 20 years is vintage, so that's cool. Anything from 2005 is considered vintage now. Just to make sure everyone's feeling really good about themselves, you know? Made me feel good when we learned that. I have the same reaction to seeing you guys as you do to me. That's terrifying. Okay, we're gonna move on. They have the whole crew. They even have Alice. Okay. What is going on? Who are you? Oh, heebie-jeebies. Hope everyone can sleep tonight. I like the vibes from this one. It feels very garden. Does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense. I do like this. This might be a good idea for inside the greenhouse. It's a little too industrial, right? It's too industrial, but I do like the height of this. That would be perfect for inside the greenhouse, something tall. $225, okay, never mind. I don't even need to open it. This metal booth is always fun. They've got lots of really cool little like cutout things. Some little bees. In case we all want to be kings and queens. Little tiaras. Little baby tiaras. Still cute. So I would actually love to find something just like this for soil. That would be so nice. Even if it was just one bin, that would be perfect. Be able to dump a couple bags of soil in, keep my scoops in, be able to fill up containers just like that. That is exactly what I want. Okay, Brent is back at the car, and so I told him that I was just gonna go check out 2 more vendor booths that I wanted to see. So we're gonna do that, and then we can get back to the car. It might be 3. Oh, they've added so much new to this booth, and it's giving very French. Vintage drying rack, $325. Okay, we're just doing a quick look, so this doesn't count as 3. Oh, I love this cabinet too. Oh my goodness, I have to go. Okay, I love this booth. Always so expensive. Like, so extremely expensive. This basket is $165. I mean, everything here is so expensive. But I think what they do is they probably go to France and they do some picking. Like, this is $48 for your butter. And it doesn't even come with the bottom part of it. Oh, so expensive. Set of 4 plates. I don't see a price on these, though. No price. Like, look at that. That's a really, really pretty plate. And it's $48. This booth always has really beautiful pieces, though, so it's hard to, like, say anything about it. Like, this one table, $869, and then the top part is $1,100. But that is really cool. Like, the whole top of it, that's stunning. Oh, they had this last time, and I loved it so much. It's so pretty. $229. It has little swans or geese or something like that, or birds. And it's a little, like, pitcher. It's so sweet. The lid comes off. I love this so much. But everything about this booth, I love. I would love to have a little French chateau one day. And it would be very this. This is what I would have. I'll make my baguettes and who knows what else I'll do. Oh, I just love this. Okay, this is the last one that I saw. And it's more of these that caught my eye. Really beautiful canisters, $75, but they're quite large. They're really pretty. And I saw this chandelier, $115. This entire booth looks like it's mostly new-ish stuff, but still really pretty. Like, I know that these aren't vintage, but I even like these and think these would be really pretty in the greenhouse. I need to find some stands like this to help elevate some things for the counters. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next one. See Brent's in the car looking up if he found another place or two. But I think that we might have found another place or two. It is 4 o'clock, so we'll see how much time we have to be able to get over there and how much filming we can do. But one more place, maybe 2. Okay, well, we went to 2 other places and they were a bust. So we're gonna head home. I'm gonna get him off of the camera because he doesn't love that. But we're gonna go home, and then if I have daylight, I will get those plants planted. I want to get the Rebecca in the landscape. I think I just need to wait off on the window box until I find exactly what I want for it. But I won't be mad if those are in the landscape. So if I have time tonight, we have a 2-hour drive home. It is 4. I'll be home by 7 because we have to make a stop at my sister's house. Then I will get them planted tonight. If not, then I will just plant them in the morning. So I will see you back at the house, and it'll either be morning time or nighttime. We'll find out together. Okay, we are back home from date day. It is the very end of the day. There is very little daylight left. It is currently 7:15 p.m. So we got home about 15 minutes ago. I knew that I'd be at my sister's house for a little bit. I'm actually working on something really, really exciting that I'm hoping to get to share with you guys soon. Like, within like the next week soon. Next week, next couple days soon. So that is my goal, is to be able to share something with you guys. I might be able to share it with you guys tomorrow. I don't know. Anyways, I am so excited about it. It involves good smelly fall things. And I love good smelly fall things. It's been in the works for like 2 months, so I'm really excited about it. And I cannot wait to share it with you guys. But I thought, since we're home, I don't think I want to do any planting tonight. I'm not dirty. I'm nice and clean. So I thought that we would take an evening stroll around the garden. That's a great way to end date day, right? Well, this is my favorite way to end date night. Usually, most nights end with Brent and I strolling the garden. And there is a beautiful breeze out right now. And it is, it's currently 89 degrees, but here, 89 degrees feels really nice when you're in the shade and when there's a little bit of a breeze. So it's kind of hard to be mad at it. But first thing, I've been talking about these Japanese anemones for a while, and oh my gosh, these are starting to bloom, and look it. I have my first actual blooms from them. These are my Japanese anemones. These ones are called Pamina. They're so sweet. And I love to use them in flower arrangements. I do need to get in here. I can't believe some of these have already flopped. I don't know why that happened. They should all look like this. They should all be nice and strong, straight up stems. But a little section of them right here just kind of decided to just lay down, take a little nap. But this usually doesn't happen until like September, October. So we're a whole month ahead. And I truly believe it's because we've had such a cool summer. We're rarely hitting over 100 degrees. We've like hit 105, I think twice. And I don't even think we have anything that hot on my 10-day forecast, which is really, really nice. I lied, I just checked. We do have a couple days, but it's only like 103, 104, and then one day at 105, and then back down into the 90s. So I really think that that's what these Japanese anemones need. It's been such a fabulous summer this year. Oh, irrigation just shut off, but this is slightly starting to recover-ish, kind of, sort of. It is coming back, but this was all filled out, and we had irrigation issues. It is coming back now, so that's a plus. I need to get in here and pull this weed. Oh my goodness, I actually need to weed all of it, but these ones, they kind of like blend in a little bit, so they're kind of hard to see. There we go. There we go. I also wanted to show you guys this. I had put my sunflower seeds out here for the birds to be able to enjoy. Look how much they have enjoyed these. So all of those have been pretty much picked through. This one has been the most picked through. This is crazy. There's like very little to nothing left on here. The birds have thoroughly enjoyed this. So setting out these sunflower seeds has been really nice. And then this one, they're not going after so much, so I might come through and try to like break these out a little bit and just kind of like, there we go. That should help entice them just a little bit. But these were just from our sunflowers. And so when these sunflowers start to die right here, I'll go ahead and chop off their I'll chop off their heads, and then I will dry them for the birds also. It's just a really great way to let them eat during the growing season. And I've talked about how we don't really feed the birds at all during the growing season because there's so much food for them. And sunflowers is one of the foods that is readily available for them, especially in our garden. Usually I have a lot more sunflowers growing. I don't this year. So it's nice to get some sunflower heads out for them. So that's something that they would have naturally foraged. I just needed to cut down the stalks where they were at. So now those can sit out and they can still naturally forage those rather than going to our bird feeder. I don't want them in the summer months to rely on anything in our garden. So having them be able to kind of forage is really, really nice. And then this winter time, we will let them go ahead and eat out of the bird feeders. I want to come back here and show you guys the Cleome. That has become a huge favorite of mine in my garden. So if we come past the Wicked Witch, this is where I want to plant that little geranium that I just bought. Literally tuck it in there where it gets lots of shade. There'll be plenty enough water down there because the water comes from the raised bed that's right there. And I know more than enough water is coming out of that. So there should be plenty enough water there. And then hopefully it kind of grows around this rock. That's the goal. But what I wanted to show you guys was this Cleome. I love this plant. It's so cute. It's so freeing. It's such a breath of fresh air. This is 2 plants right here. And it's a beautiful little annual. A lot of people have said that it should winter over for me. So I'm hoping that it winters over really, really nicely for us. But I just love it. I love the purple color on it. I think it's so pretty. I think it's like just kind of a breath of fresh air. It's green. And then the purple is just like, I don't know, it just is very vibrant. It's a very gorgeous plant. So this is one that I would like to grow more of next year. I just think that they're absolutely stunning. We're still being ravished by spider mites in the garden. So I've got the begonias right there. I think those are like, no, impatiens. I kept calling them begonias. The apple blossom ones, I think only 3 of them might make it. That one is on its way out. That one's almost out. And this one's coming next. And I have been spraying on it. It's just, yeah, I have nothing to say. And then here's the Cleome. This is 3 plants. And this is it in much, much, much more sun. And it's honestly, it's just as stunning over here as it is over in a little bit more shade. The other place gets afternoon shade. This is full sun 24/7. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's growing through the terracotta pot. Sorry. There you go. My bad. And I do have those on so I don't stab my eye out. There's stakes in there to help tie this up because I didn't realize that these were actually going to get as big as the plant tag said. I didn't believe it, and they did. They actually are bigger than the plant tag said, and they started to kind of like flop a little bit, and so I gave them support. If I planted them where I'm going to plant them next year, which is going to be like in the middle of this bed, I would like to take out this honeysuckle right here. And I've got these designer threads Coreopsis. I'm gonna take those out also. I don't love them. They got powdery mildew, but I would like to grow these next year. I've got a Coreopsis here, and I would like to grow them kind of in a straight line right here, and that'll kind of like block this view just a little bit. I think that that'll be really, really pretty. I just totally tripped over the rocking chair. Anyways, I think that it'll be really pretty to kind of have like a little wall of purple here, and I cannot wait for this pine to grow up. I don't know why I can't remember the name of this one, but it's so stunning. It's this beautiful blue pine, and it's actually really, really soft. It's really beautiful. I was a little bit nervous because as we started to heat up, it kind of had a little bit of a shocking moment, and it started to brown, but then it sent out a really good flush, and now it's totally happy. I can't wait for that to get big. It's like 6 foot tall and wide or something like that. It's so stunning. And then over here, the greenhouse, still no plans on what I want to do in the containers. A lot of people are saying boxwood balls in the containers. A lot of people are saying move the peony there and then do a boxwood hedge and a like little boxwood hedge this way. I do want something evergreen, and I do want something beautiful here. We'll see. I mean, I have plenty enough time to figure out what I'm actually doing over in this area, but it is I don't know, it's been fun to kind of like play with it. And a lot of people are asking me if I'm going to raise these containers up. I don't think I'm going to raise the containers up. I do like them low like this. I don't want the containers to shine, if that makes sense. I want them to kind of be like masked in there. I want you to still see them, but I want them to be just kind of like an accent in it. I don't want them to be like bold. I don't know how anything can be bold when it's standing next to this, but you know what I mean? And I don't know why I was even showing you the greenhouse without the chandelier on, so flipped that on really quick. That's better. Like I said, I don't know how anything could be bold next to this. I do have a question though, if any of you guys have advice. We have some staining going on, and I think what's happening is that those stones are sucking up the moisture from when we water into the ground. It's happening on the backside also, and I think it's like staining the stone. I don't love it, but I also don't hate it. I'm not like, oh man, it's ruining it. I think it's stone. I think it's fine. But if anyone has an idea, we've talked about doing a sealer on it, but we're honestly kind of at a little bit of a loss on what to do with it. I don't want the staining to get worse, if that makes sense. And I think because it's just a natural stone, it's absorbing all of the moisture from the ground, and the ground is dirt. It's brown, so it's sucking up some of that color. Anyways, I'm gonna go inside. I feel like I'm losing my voice for some reason. Maybe it's because I filmed 2 videos and did a lot of talking today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for coming along with Date Day Part 1 and Part 2 with us. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Antique shopping was a little bit of a bust. We had gone to a couple places and it wasn't anything special. It wasn't anything great. The Antique Trove was always fabulous. I always loved going there, but we tried 2 new places and I was like, I can't even show this. It's not great. Anyways, thanks so much for visiting our garden. Thanks for coming along for Date Day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.